and strengthening. And yeah, just stretching, strengthening, and doing lots of different things. You know, our classes, we always do different stuff. But a lot of it is the same too, because it's kind of nice to do some of the same poses time after time, but each time try to think of, can I do this differently today? Am I sort of cued in on what my body's doing? Because our bodies are different every day. So even though sometimes we do some of the same stretches, because they're just so good for our body, that they feel differently on any given day. All right. So we're going to sit with our spine nice and straight. Good. And let's just close our eyes and arrive in our space for today. Yeah. And just arrive for this hour. Let whatever you need to go, let your to-do list sit off to the side and you can grab it after class. But for just now, today, at this moment, just be here as much as possible in this present moment. Because when we're in the present moment, that is crucial for preventing falls, right? Because most of our falls happen when our mind is ahead or behind our body. So let's take a nice big breath in through the nose. And just let it go. With a nice sigh. The exhale breath actually helps to release toxins, and it also cools the body, releases the heat in our body. And take a nice big breath in. And exhale it out. And now we're going to flip our palms up on our lap if they're not there already. And then we're going to take some nice, long, slow breaths, slowing down our breath. Yeah. We're going to be breathing in and out of the nose. So take a nice, big, long breath in and let your belly relax. Pause the breath at the top and slowly let the breath out through the nose. And squeeze out all the air. Pause at the bottom. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2. Just do about 3 more at your own pace. Pausing the breath comfortably at the top. And then extending the exhale breath. And pausing the breath at the bottom. See if you can lengthen the breath each time and hold the pause a little more each time. Notice how the body relaxes on the exhale breath. And notice how the body gets energized on the inhale breath. Bring a little smile to your face. And just do one more, nice and slow. Extending. Just on the end of the next exhale breath. After the little pause, just release the breath. Come to your natural breath. Smile on the face. And then when you're ready, gently float the eyes open. So that breath, it just helps us to arrive, right? To slow down, right? And I've been really practicing the smile as much as I can lately, right? Big smile, even showing your teeth kind of smile. And I've noticed that when you do smile big, not only does it release endorphins that we always say and the feel good serotonin, good feel good hormones, but it also opens up your sinus cavities a little bit. I don't know, I feel that when my nose is kind of stuffy and I just do this big smile, I just notice that my sinus is open. So lots of good things happen when you smile. All right, let's just do a little shaking. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your head. Good. And just as a reminder, all the things that I do here, they're just mere suggestions of, what you want to do with your body. But if your body is feeling squeaky, then just don't do it. Yeah. Good. And relax. Good. Yeah. Yeah. I just strained my back a little bit. So I'm going to do things that are good for my body, right? And you do things that are good for your body. And we'll all do our things together at our level. Yeah. Good. All right. So nice tall spine, hands on our lap, reach the shoulders up and back and down, relax the shoulders. Good. And take a breath in here. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Keep your shoulders reaching back. Feel that opening in both in your chest and all the way down your back. Yeah. And press into your feet as you roll your head over to one side, just to the right maybe. Yeah, just halfway. And then drop your chin slowly back to your chest. And then inhale, slowly roll your head over to the other side. Ear towards the shoulder, and drop the head. And one more. Inhale, roll it over to the right, and drop it back down, nice and easy. And roll it over to the other side. And drop it down. Good. And now inhaling, roll it to the right. And then we're going to bring it back slightly and up and over to the other side and down. So slow as you can. Feel free to close your eyes and just circle the head, stretching. Take an inventory of how your neck feels today. Is there a little kink? So we always say if there's a tightness somewhere, pause there. And take a couple breaths into that tightness and then continue on with your circles. Next time the head comes forward, just pause. Press into your feet and slowly roll the opposite direction now. Inhaling as you go up and back and exhaling as you come to the other side and down. Okay, and just take this to your range of motion. No significant pain. You might feel some, a little stretching, a little sore spot. So slow down or pause there, right? Breath, and then continue on. So literally every day when you do this stretch, something will feel different, most likely. That's why it's good to do daily if you can. Next time the head comes forward, pause. Press into your feet and slowly lift your head back up. Good. Relax your arms down. Inhale, draw your shoulders forward and up, and then back and down. Forward and up, and back and down. Just notice again what's going on in your body. I'm feeling a little soreness, in my pecs and thinking, I wonder why. And then I was like, oh yeah, I went for a nice long swim yesterday, so I probably worked those muscles. Yeah, it's just nice to observe what's going on in your body and then start to roll the opposite direction. Maybe some of you have gone into your garden or went for a longer walk yesterday or whatever. And so it's nice to just observe what muscles you were using yesterday. Yeah, it's all good. And the next time it comes forward, pause. Good. All right. So on an inhale breath, we're going to reach our arms out. We're going to gently bend the arms. We're going to bring our hands to the back of our head. His fingers lay on the back of your head. Your thumbs will rest somewhere near your jaw joint. Yeah. We're just stabilizing our head here. Relax your shoulders. So keeping the gaze straight forward, keeping the head still. We're going to lift the eyes up towards the sky and then look down towards the floor. Now just your eyeballs are moving here, and the eye muscles. Yeah. Part of a fall prevention too is to regularly get your, keep going, up and down. Now bring the gaze forward and look over to the right and over to the left. Do a few of those. Then important to get your eyes checked if you have prescription glasses to make sure that your prescription is correct. Yeah. And if you have glasses that have 3 different views, sometimes it's hard to get rid of or get those in line, you know, that trifocal type of thing, right? But just make sure that you do as best you can. And then eyes forward, and then blink, 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 blink. Blink your eyes like it's an old-fashioned silent movie picture show. Yeah, that's just what it reminds me of when I do this. And then squeeze your eyes tight. And then open them slowly as wide as you can. And squeeze your eyes tight. Yeah, so it's important too to and open wide. And then relax the eyes and slowly bring the arms down. Just let the elbows float down and arms float down. Good. And roll out the shoulders gently. And good. Lift the heart slightly, press down into your feet, and just float your shoulders up to your ears. Stretch the spine. And exhale. Doesn't that feel good? It just always feels so good to me. That's why I love so many poses in the chair, right? Because your spine can stay nice and straight so you can concentrate on alignment. Lift the shoulders up and exhale. And alignment is good for everybody. Yeah. But it's especially good for, well, it's really especially good for everyone. But it also helps us to stay upright, you know, have a nice tall spine, stack the joints so the joints don't get a little too much pressure, and back. Good. All right. So we're going to scoot forward in our chair, hands on our thighs. Good. On an inhale breath, lift the heart and look up. As if somebody's pulling your heart up with a string. Yeah, good. And then exhale, slide your hands to the front of your knees, drop your head. And if your back allows, you can stretch your spine towards the back of your chair. Good. Press into your feet. Slowly lift the chest. Look up. Slide your hands to the top of your thighs. Reach your elbows back towards the back of your chair. Open up your whole front spine. This is great for thyroid, thymus gland as well. Exhale. Slowly bring your hands to the front of your knees and drop your head and stretch your back. Good. And then slowly come back up to a nice straight spine. Good. Now we're going to take our legs out a little wider. Yeah, good. Yeah, I am tight, tight, tight today. Good. Nice tall spine here. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just lean your chest forward. You're going to keep your spine straight, not rounding your back. And just come forward slightly. And then press into the left foot to come over to the right. And then tuck your tummy in as you come back. And then press into your right foot to go to the left. And forward. So just make tiny little circles. Inhaling to one side and up, just like we did with our neck. Exhaling to the other side and down. Yeah, and forward. Good. And you can start to make bigger circles if you feel like that's something that your body is asking you to do. Yeah. And then that's time. So really feel when you go back, feel that area 4 inches below your navel engage. Next time you come forward, pause and reverse. So doing some core strengthening, opening up our hips here. Yeah, all those stretches helps us to stay stable and balanced and just strong. Good. And when that's time that your body comes forward, pause, press down in both feet, and slowly bring the body straight back up. And now we're going to toe heel the left leg straight forward. And if toe heel the right leg out to just where it's comfortable for you, where you can keep a nice straight spine. And maybe where your foot was where it felt most comfortable. Yeah. Now you're going to square your shoulders to the front of the room. Going to take the right hand across to the left side, relax the left arm down. Keeping a nice tall spine, looking forward, straight ahead. Yeah, turn your left palm out and wiggle your toes. Yeah, just bring your awareness to your feet. We're going to use our feet here. Yeah, we can use our feet even when we're sitting a lot, right? And just keep that low body engaged. So press down into your feet as you reach your left arm out. And float it up. Just, yeah. If your shoulder's a little stiff today, you can come into cactus pose. Just wherever the arm is comfortable. Try to keep the arm in line with the ear, not forward. Yeah, good. Take a nice big breath in, stretch up. And exhale, relax the shoulder back and down. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, just lean over. Hold on to that left thigh with that right hand and stretch up and over to the right and breathe. So make this nice and long and delicious, this stretch. Yeah, good. If available, slowly turn your head to the left and breathe now. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths into that left rib cage, left waist. Good. Yeah. Nice big breaths. And then pressing down into your feet, slowly bring the body back up. Turn the gaze back forward. And on an exhale breath, just feel that arm slowly floating through the air with the greatest of ease. Yeah. Lucky we're not on a flying trapeze. I don't think I could do that. All right, and now we're going to toe heel that right leg back next to the left. And now we're going to toe heel that left leg back out to where it's comfortable. Feet planted on the floor. Spine is straight. Shoulders turned forward here. So it makes it a little bit of a twist. Yeah. And now we're going to bring that left hand onto the right leg, thigh. That's going to be your leverage. Relax the right arm down. Keep the spine long. Yeah. So if you're finding yourself crunched over or this way, maybe shorten your stance so you can have a nice straight spine. And now on an inhale breath, press into your feet to reach the arm up. So that helps to lighten the load on the upper body when our low body is engaged. Yeah. Good. And then bring the arm on this side to wherever it's comfortable, cactus or straight up. Take a nice big breath in, stretch up tall. Exhale, relax. And now a nice big breath in again, stretch up tall. And as you exhale, reach up and stretch over. Doesn't have to be far, just get long as you can on that right side. Now check in with that arm and if you're seeing your arm, your upper arm here, you may want to come up a little bit and align that arm with the ear. Yeah, as much as you can. Good. And take a nice big breath in, exhale. Notice if there's a difference on one side or the other. This side to me feels more stuck. Yeah. And then if it's available on this side, turn your head and look underneath that arm and breathe. And check in with a smile. Yeah, pressing down into the toes gently, keeping that low body engaged as you stretch up and over, up and over. Belly's tucked in, that always supports the back. Good. And on an exhale breath, relax, bring the gaze back forward. Press into your feet and slowly bring your body back up. Yeah. And exhale, release the arm down. Good. And slowly bring the hands back to your thighs and toe heel. Toe heel. Yeah. Good. And relax. Just do a little wiggle, do a little shake, take a little inventory, shake out the hands. Yeah. Good. All right, flop the hands around. I'm gonna bring our arms forward here. I'm gonna flip our palms up. Good. And we're just gently stretching our fingers, just very gently. And now we're gonna take the pointer fingers, reach them up, and then see if you can stay close to touching the palm of your hand with the pointer finger, and then release. And now the middle finger, reach it up and bend that finger and see if you can touch your palm. That's easier, right? The finger's longer. And come back out. Now ring finger up and see if you can touch. Oh, almost for me. And back. And pinky finger reaches up and see if you can tap your palm and come out. Good. And now thumb, reach a thumb up and see if you can tap the front part of your palm and over. Yeah. And shake out those hands. Nice stretch for our fingers. Good. Bending the elbows, bringing your hands into loose fists here. Now we're going to squeeze our fists, and then we're going to open up our fingers wide, wide, wide. And then we're going to squeeze and open and squeeze. Tight, tight, tight. Give it your 100%. You can feel your whole upper body engage and get strong. And stretch and release. Good. And then just draw your arms down alongside your body, float them out a little bit, and just do some circles with your fists in one direction and circle the other direction. Yeah. And now take your fists and reach them in and up towards your armpits, stretching the tops of your hands. Yeah. And relax. When's the last time you did yoga for your fingers? It's been a little while. Yeah, shake it out. All right, you're still scooted forward in your chair. We're gonna stretch our hamstring and our back a little bit. So only take this to where it's comfortable for you. Extend the right heel forward. Good. You wanna always keep a slight little bend in that right knee, or a little bit more of a bend. Yeah, you don't wanna drop the knee down and hyperextend. On an inhale breath, just lift the chest, look up. Good. Bring your awareness to that area, just about 2 inches below your navel. Take another breath in, and as you exhale, slide that area forward. So you're gonna continue to look up, and you're just gliding your belly forward. Good. And that for me is enough. And if you want to just relax your gaze and look down towards the floor, and just take this to where it's comfortable on your back. Yeah. Feel free to close your eyes, find some nice deep breath, and just notice that with each exhale breath, that you come a little bit further forward. Two more breaths here, nice and slow. Try to melt forward with each exhale breath. And on your next inhale breath, press down into your left foot to slowly bring the body back up. Again, that same concept of engage the low body when you're doing something up here. Let's just help rebend that right knee. And we're gonna go to the other side, extend the left foot. Good. Again, bring that area to your attention that's right below your navel. So we're going to slide this part of our belly forward. First, we're going to lift our heart and look up slightly, and exhale, slide that little area, that belly forward, hinging at your hips. So you feel a nice stretch in that hamstring. And then feel free to relax your head down and breathe. Find your breath. So let each breath take you a little bit deeper. into the stretch. Your breath guides your movements. Softening with each exhale breath. You really want to stretch those big muscles, those hamstrings. And now on an inhale breath, press down into your right foot to slowly float the body up. Good. And then rebend this left knee. Good. Shake it out. One more here before we stand. So relax the arms down. Relax the shoulders. Relax the body. Yeah. Press into your feet and slowly float your hands into a T. Stretch, stretch, stretch your fingers to either side of the room. Little detoxification for our liver gallbladder area, giving them some space, sending some energy to those, our vacuum cleaners of the body. Cleaning day. Yeah, relax, turn your palms up. Good. With relaxed shoulders now and relaxed arms, slowly raise your arms up as high as you can. You can always bend your elbows. Yes. And once up here, good, you're pressing gently into your feet. If you can, interlace your hands, steeple your pointer fingers, good, and start to stretch your pointer fingers up towards the sky, just to where you can. Again, our upper arms are about in line with the ears, yeah, good. This is Kali Mudra. So this just invokes, it's a mudra that just sends a signal to our brain for invoking positivity, yeah. And just for releasing toxins, yes. Good. A couple more breaths here. Also helps us to release our blockages that we have, you know, ease our anxiety or our sadness or our depression if we tend to have that or occasionally, yeah. And then as you exhale, relax the hands down and gently start to unclasp your hands and just so elegantly just float your arms again through space as if they're just a feather falling towards the sky or towards the floor. Yeah, and shake it out, shake it out. All right. And now if you're interested, we can come to a stand, do some standing poses. Good. Always in these classes, feel free to remain in your chair. There's a lot you can do in your chair and you can get creative, do what we're doing standing, but it's just in a different way, or just breathe. So leaning forward slightly, tucking your belly in, and with momentum, as if somebody's pulling your heart forward, slowly come to stand, pressing down into your feet to straighten your knees, and we'll make our way to the back of our chair. Good. And sliding your chair out to the side or forward. Yeah, good. And we'll arrive. Let's come into mountain pose. Just arrive in mountain pose here. So again, kneecaps lift, palms are forward. That right there sets up the alignment for the lower body and the middle body. Yeah, tuck the chin back slightly. You can even tuck your belly back, looking forward, just feeling nice and tall. Yeah, reaching the crown of the head up slightly. Just feel as if you're as tall as the Empire State Building. Yeah, or the Eiffel Tower. All right. And so let's just start to move a little bit. Transition from sitting to standing. We've been sitting for a little while. So it's always nice to be nice to your body and transition slowly when you sit and stand. Because when you don't do that, that can lead to a tumble, right? Or it can lead to a muscle cranking up because it's like, what are you doing? Yeah. And now start to shake the arms, maybe move the arms, shake the head. And as you're shaking, blink your eyes, find that silent picture show. This alone can be really good for our balance, right? We depend so much on our eyesight to keep us from falling. And we sort of play around like this and take our eyesight out for a little bit, Yeah, our body's having to send messages to the brain and brain to the body to say, okay, I got you. Stay upright. Blink, blink, blink. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah. And relax. Good. All right, let's separate our legs a little wide. Yeah, and again, we do this every time. It's just such a nice twist for our spine and our hips. Yeah, soften the knees. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. Breathing in and out. Right. So maybe today you do this a little differently. Maybe you widen your stance, right? Maybe you breathe a little bit deeper. Maybe your exhale, the ha sound is a little bit louder. Ha. Maybe you do it with all of it with a smile. Maybe you even soften your gaze. Or maybe you even close your eyes. Yeah, if you can stay safe there. But that's also a balance challenge. Yeah, anytime we're standing, moving our body with our eyes closed, huge challenge. But even just softening, looking through your eyelashes, that's a big challenge too. Ha. Ha. One more. Ha. And relax. Right? We can always, all these little things that we can do safely to challenge our body. Let's bring our legs back to hip distance apart. Good. All right. Just gonna, since it's summertime and we're fully into summer now, we're just gonna do a little sun salutation. Make sure you have some space on either side of you. We're just gonna be stepping a little bit side to side. Yeah, good. All right. Let's start with our hands in prayer position. Find that mountain pose. Kneecaps engage. Yeah. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, release your arms down. Good. On an inhale breath, step out to the left. Yeah. Look up slightly. Good. Exhale, soften the knees. Bend your hips back. Drop your arms down and reach them back. Yeah. Stretching the shoulders. Good. And then on an inhale breath, as eloquently as you can, slowly step everything back to center and exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in, exhale it out. On an inhale breath, step to the right. Yeah. Check in with your toes, see if your toes are fairly even. Good. Take a nice breath in and look up. Exhale, soften the knees and just gently bow forward. Reach back, maybe reach up behind you. Good. And then inhale, slowly step everything back to center and exhale. Right, we're gonna do that one more time. When you step back together, try to bring your awareness to tucking your tummy in. That'll engage your core. See the difference. All right, take a breath in, exhale it out. Inhale, step to the left. Good. Exhale, bow forward. Tummy in, inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Notice any difference? Yeah. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, relax. Inhale, step out to the right. Exhale, soften the knees, bow forward. Stretch back with the arms. Tuck the tummy in as you inhale, and exhale, hands to heart. So did you feel that difference instead of just having the belly like hanging and having all the work in the legs? If all of this is working together, so that will keep us upright. Yeah, but we forget about engaging that core. Yeah, let's do that one more time. Yeah, and really like as you come back together, just feel the lightness in your legs when your core is engaged. Take a breath in, exhale it out. Inhale, step out to the left. Exhale, slide the hips back, bend forward, reach down and up. Inhale, tuck the tummy in as you come to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax. Inhale, step out. Exhale, soften the knees, bow forward. Reach back and up. Tuck the tummy up as you inhale and exhale, hands to heart. Good. Hopefully you notice that difference. Yeah, not, I can work on it a little bit. Most of the time, if we really core work is so important for balance, right? Yeah. All right. So we're going to come into a little sunflower pose. So we're going to come into a wide stance here. Let's bring our toes at 2 and 10 o'clock. Good. All right. And then inhale, squeeze your glute muscles behind you here. Tuck your tummy in and reach your arms out and up. Coming into a big sunflower, your star. Lift your heart and look up. Press into your toes. Yeah. And then again, soften your gaze, looking through your eyelashes. You may notice a little wobble in the body. Yeah. If you don't feel comfortable, keep your eyes open. But when we take the eyesight out of it, that's when the brain's really connecting to the body, you know, keeping it upright. Yeah, so it's good practice, especially for at night when it's dark and we get up to maybe use the bathroom or have a snack, hopefully not, but, and then exhale, relax the arms down. We're going to bring our hands to the inner thighs. We're going to open up our hips a little bit more in a goddess pose. So either keep this stance if you know yourself and you want to go a little wider in your stance. Yeah. And then maybe scoot your heels forward. If that's making you feel a little less off balance, then bring your heels to wherever they're comfortable. And then intentionally try to move your thighs back as you keep a nice straight spine and drop your pelvic floor towards the floor. Yeah, so coming into our goddess legs. This is really nice for opening up our hips. Yeah. And once here, maybe then you try to scoot your heels forward if you feel like that gives you a little bit more stability. Good. All right. And then we're going to reach our arms into our T. And then we're going to bend our elbows. And then we're going to reach our upper arms back. Yeah. Good. Lift your pelvic floor muscles up. Tuck your tailbone forward a little bit. Again, engaging that core if we can. A nice big breath in. Exhale it out. Relax the shoulders back and down. Good. And now if it's available to you, if your chair's there, that's always nice to have your chair in front of you so you can hold on if you're feeling a little off balance. Good. And then lift the one heel up and drop it down. And lift another heel up and drop it down. And then lift up and release. And lift up and release. Now, if you want to challenge yourself even more, maybe you try to lift both heels up. Yes, so you're on the balls of your feet. Definitely wobbling happening here, but wobble's good, right? Wobble helps to engage those deep core muscles. Yeah, smile on the face. Breathe. And release. Release the arms down. Good. Press down into your feet slowly. Straighten your knees. Nice. That'll get the heart rate going. Right. Lift the right toes up and gently bring them forward. Left toes up. Bring them forward. And then gently toe, heel, or step, step, step your feet back to hip distance apart. And shake it out. Good. All right. So we're going to really, when our lower legs are the glutes and the hamstrings, you know, and the thighs are strong, that keeps us from falling, right? And if we do take a tumble, all this work that we do will help us to maybe avoid injury, right? Maybe we just feel a bruise or we, you know, tumble a little bit, but we can recover. Yeah. So we're going to come into little side lunges, right? To really strengthen this low body. And again, just take this to where it's comfortable for you. And you know, it can be tiny little steps. So we're basically going to just be doing a lunge to the one side, and then we're going to quickly step back. Yeah, so we'll start and be very mindful of knees, right? So we'll start with just taking a step out to the right and just bending the knees slightly, and then press off that right foot to come back to the center. And then take the step out and left, bend a little bit, press up and come to center. So find, again, your range of motion. Maybe you take a bigger step out, maybe not. Good. So step down to the right, do a little lunge, press in and come back quickly. Step out to the left, bend the knee slightly, press into that foot to come back. Step to the right, lunge, press in, come back. Again, it can be smaller, it can be bigger. You take care of yourself. Notice that there's a difference on either side. Out, lunge, press down into that foot to come back. Out to the other side and press in. Out to the other side. We got this. And press out to the other side. We're going for 8, so 2 more. You can stop at any time. Yeah. Really, the biggest thing and the most difficult thing in the yoga practice, I think, in doing anything, is to realize what your body would like and relax, right? And not just do it because we're doing it or they're doing it, you know, just say, okay, what do I want? And a lot of you already do that for yourself. Shake it out. Yeah. All right. I'm going to come into a little forward fold now. So I know it's warm outside and I probably got your heart rate up and got you a little hot. I'm sorry. Yeah, just drink a lot of water, drink a lot of water. I know I always remind you to do that. We're going to come into a little forward fold and downward dog. And forward folds are a little more cooling in yoga, those poses. So we'll just cool down a little bit, get our blood flow, that nice blood flow that we just created into our brain by just a gentle forward fold. You can use your hands on the back of your chair and just come drop your head forward. You can bring your hands onto your thighs. Good. All right. So just keeping the spine long for now. Yeah, take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, start to hinge back, send your hips back, and you'll see that the knees start to, as your body comes down, hinging at your hips, and just come down as far as is comfortable on your body. So again, you can be holding onto the back of your chair, you can be holding onto your thighs. Drop your head. If it feels okay, let's tuck our tummy up. And if you want to just hang your arms down, that's feeling okay on your back, do so. If not, keep your hands grounded somewhere. Good. Relax the head down if that feels okay. Also sort of helps to clear out the sinuses. Maybe shake the head side to side. Yeah, if your arms are hanging, maybe just sway your arms side to side. Just finding yourself in this little forward fold. Yeah, good. A few breaths here. As you exhale, see if you can relax a little deeper if that's available. All right. And then on your next inhale breath, you're going to keep your head down. You slowly bring your hands back to your thighs. If they were hanging, start to walk your hands up your thighs. If you're pressing down onto your chair, if you're holding onto your chair, and just slowly come up. Keep the head down though. And then once the chest comes up, shoulders reach back, slowly lift the head. Yeah, nice, good. Engage your kneecaps, palms are forward. On an inhale breath, reach out slowly, and then reach out and up. So stretch as long as you can. Keep the head forward today. And we're going to just stretch our spine long. So pressing down into your toes and reaching for the ceiling. Yeah, relax the arms a little bit. Interlace your hands, steeple your pointer fingers. Let's find that Kali Mudra to invoke some positivity. I'm telling you, positive attitude brings more joy and less dis-ease in the body and mind. Yeah, just creating that positivity. Smile on the face here. And look for the positive, right? Look for the helpers, look for the beauty that is around us every day. And turn off the TV. Nice big breath in. And exhale, relax the arms now. Just float them down. I don't mean turn it off, but if it's on, just watch like a nature show or a good movie that makes you feel good, especially before you go to bed. Yeah, and relax. Yeah. We just keep in mind that the majority of people on this planet, majority are kind and good, and we are all one. And this energy that's happening right now is for the better, because we need to shake things up and realize that we are all one being. Yeah. Wouldn't that be, that will be great when that happens. Yeah. All right, let's come to the back of our chair here. We're going to come into a little downward facing dog. So bringing your hands onto the back of your chair. Again, you can do downward dog with your palms on the back of your chair. Some of you do it with your palms on the seat of your chair. Just make sure that your chair won't slide. Yeah, you can even do it on a wall. Good. We just have your palms, or a table. You're going to have your palms planted. Yeah. And just start to walk back. This is such a nice stretch for the whole back body. So just keep one step at a time, walking back till you feel like, okay, that's enough. Good. And the fingers are gently reaching forward, palms are resting. And then maybe bend the knees and stretch your hips back as you reach your fingertips gently forward. And feel that whole stretch. So nice for opening up those lymph glands underneath your arms. Stretching your arms, your shoulders, your back, your glutes, your hamstrings, even your calves, even your Achilles. And if you want to get a little more of a hamstring stretch, straighten one knee, and that also stretches the whole back muscle. And then release the knee, soften it, and then straighten the other knee and release. Nice and easy. And straighten the knee and release, and straighten the opposite knee. Feel that stretch in your hamstring and release. Yes, strengthening that lower body. Good. And stretching it. All right. One more nice big deep breath in. Exhale, just melt. Stretch your hips back a little more. Reach your fingers forward a little more maybe. Big breath. Head resting between the arms. Eyes can be closed. Good. And when you're ready, bending the knees if they're not there already, start to look up towards the back of your chair, or just look forward a little bit. And ever so slowly, step forward with your feet. One foot at a time. And come to shoulders back and down. Let's come to our mountain pose. Engage those kneecaps, palms forward, shoulders back and down. Just look forward. Let's bring our hands onto our heart. Close our eyes. And just manifest a sense of gratitude for what you have. Human tendency is to focus on what you don't have, or what hurts, or what you fear, right? And that keeps us safe a little bit, but we tend to over-exaggerate. But you can over-exaggerate. What do I have? Look at my body today. Look at the fact that I was given this life. Look at the nature around me, the food I have available, the home I reside in, the air conditioning to keep me comfortable. There's so many things. So take that into your heart. And when you feel ready and complete, gently flutter your eyes open and release the arms down. Nice. All right, and we're gonna make our way back to our chairs. Good. All right, and we're gonna just sit back down ever so slowly. Again, engaging that core when you sit down, right? So sending your hips back, hinging at your hips. Good. Come about halfway, pressing into your toes, using these legs and these glutes. Yeah. And ever so slowly, Make your way to your seat. Nice. Good. All right. Landing in your seat a little bit forward in your chair here. And just relax your legs. We're just going to open up our hips. Yeah. And so much of our back issues can be that a result of our hips being tight. Yeah. And vice versa. So we're going to just open up our hips a little bit. All right. So nice tall spine. Yeah. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, hinge forward. Grab behind one knee, maybe the right knee, and then see if you can hug it in. Let's just do a couple circles for our little ankle, or you can rock the heel side to side if you're with your toes on the floor. Yeah. And then whatever is available to you. If you can cross that right leg over the left, right above that left knee. Yeah. And if you want more of a stretch, it's more the side of your foot or the ankle. It can even be the part, halfway down your shin. Yeah. Or you can be crossing it, of course, at your ankles. Good. All right. Let's just take a nice big breath in, lift the heart, look up, get your awareness now back to that area this couple inches below your navel. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, press that navel forward. Just sliding the belly forward. Man, I feel an opening in that right hip, right? Yeah. So just take this again. I don't know what your body's doing today. And then on an exhale breath, just let that head drop down. Just the weight of the head dropping down will open up this pose a little bit more. And here you can close your eyes and find your breath. If you're wide open in this hip and you want more of a stretch, if you're not feeling much of a stretch, you can rest your forearms on that upper leg, that right leg. Yeah. So close the eyes and find your breath. Nice, big, long, deep breath. Yeah, and as you exhale, see if you can just melt a little bit closer. Breath in. Each time you breathe out, just try to relax tension. Relax your hands. Your hands tend to grip, right? But see if you can relax your fingers. Relax your back. Relax your jaw. Just let the rest of the body soften. And that alone will give you more of an opening. Isn't that right? Yeah. Just enjoy this opening, this stretch. As we release the tension in the hips, we release the tension in the mind. On your next inhale breath, gently find your left toes, press down into your left foot, and let your nice straight spine, your upper body, just slowly float back up. Good. Such a nice stretch, especially this stretch after a walk. If you've done a walk or a hike, or did a lot of physical work, this is so good to do after that. It'll keep those hips from locking up. Yeah, take a breath in. Exhale, lean forward, clasp behind this opposite knee now, the left maybe. And then if it's available to you, hug that thigh in and do some circles. If that's feeling like too much, you can just keep your toe on the floor and rock. Yeah, and then reverse. Good. This side might be really different. So if the leg is available to cross above the knee, again, foot, ankle, or side of shin, or cross at the ankles. So take your place. Yeah. Lift the heart. Again, bring that awareness to that belly. Good. And as you exhale, just press the belly slowly forward. Wow. Even an inch, that is a big stretch, right? And then just relax that head down. That'll enhance the stretch as well. Close the eyes, find your breath. Each exhale breath, see if you can soften. Release, relax your fingers, relax your shoulders back and down. smile on the face that will relax that jaw. And just enjoy the stretch on this side. Enjoy the breath and the stretch. And relax. And open up. On your next inhale breath, press down into your standing foot. Slowly bring your body back up. Boy, that stretch is different every time. And release. Nice. Oh boy, okay. So wiggle the legs side to side. Shake the hands one more time. Blink the eyes slowly one more time. Shake the head. Shake off any little bits of tension that you might be holding in your body. And then relax. And we'll find ourselves now coming into our final relaxation, Shavasana. So sit back into your chair, relax and enjoy the ride. You can feel free to lay down. If you're laying down in Shavasana, you want to have your arms away from your body with palms up. Maybe legs spread a little bit wider apart. You're sitting down, palms up, as high up on your thighs as is comfortable. That keeps our chest just naturally lifted and our shoulders back and down. And then close the eyes. Arrive in your space. Take about 30 seconds to adjust, to make sure that you're comfortable, that your body's as comfortable as it can be. It may not be perfect. And then once you did a little adjusting, come to stillness. And take a nice big deep breath in and let it go. Another deep breath in, this time with a big smile on the face. Hold the breath at the top. And exhale, let it go through the nose. And notice the shoulders relaxing. Arms relaxing. Fingers. Take one more deep breath in with a smile. Hold the breath at the top. And as you exhale, feel your back relax, your hips, your thighs, your hamstrings. Relax your legs, your feet, your toes. Whole body's relaxing now. Breath is soft and natural. Let go of all of your efforts. Gentle smile on the face. And simply feel gratitude. Notice the mind. When we bring ourselves in gratitude, the mind tends to quiet down. If thoughts are coming and going, just allow them to come and go. And sit back into that feeling of gratitude. Let go of everything. Relax. Notice how you feel. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to come back now slowly into this space and time, take a breath in and breathe out. Begin to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Sway the body side to side. Just gently waking yourself back up, but remaining in this beautiful, relaxed state. Your true nature. This is who you are. And then finding stillness, gently float your hands into prayer position. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Take a nice big deep breath in and fill your lungs. Pause. And as you breathe out, relax your forehead to your fingertips. Shoulders relax. We'll close practice today with this. Before the body leaves you, learn to leave everything. That is where you find freedom. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming, taking care of yourself, joining in this beautiful practice. Have a lovely, amazing rest of your day. Namaste.